Hey guys, welcome back for an episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Last episode we did some more side missions. We actually went back to the place where we fought Skarmory. And today we're going to be heading back into town and maybe after some more side quests. Good morning, Daco. Okay, let's have a walk in. Still nothing on the whole Groudon situation, which I'm a bit annoyed about. What's that current points at, by the way? I want to have a quick nosy. Okay, 715. It seems a very weird number, 715, but if you do remember we did 3 E-level quests, which were pretty easy to do. Hopefully it's a bit harder quests today, because I really want to get some more of these difficult quests done. Don't get me wrong, I do like doing like easy quests here and there, but I like doing a bit of difficulty as well when I play this game. I don't like it to be quick and easy. What else do I want? Anything else? I want to take something. Of course I'm going to take an apple here, because apples are just one of those things which are thin and far between, you know. You need as many apples as you can get. Okay, we've only got 8 apples. That's pretty abysmal, isn't it? No, that's fine. We probably will be upgrading to huge apples eventually, especially when we get into the much bigger dungeons over the next however long this game's going to take to beat. Let's actually pop in and see if we can do any jobs. Okay, we've got some Silent Chasms. Ooh, Uproar Forest, I actually want to go and do that one. Sinister Woods. I don't know why I'm swaying to... I don't know. Yeah. I was going to do the Uproar Forest, and you're thinking why? We'll get some chestnuts, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I keep saying I'm going to go and get some chestnuts. It's been ages since I actually started that, so we might as well just go in and see if we can get something done. It's probably going to be a bit of an easy level, don't get me wrong, a bit more of a chill episode. But, you know, I'm really into just having a chill episode here and there, you know. I feel like in my life right now, I could feel myself getting a bit more ill, which is not ideal, but we're going to go and... we're going to bring Critical and Grayson along and see if we can actually get them in a squad to get together. Because, like, normally, you can't really do that, you know. You go, oh, normally I have, like, one person or the other. If you remember, we have set off Tapers and let's actually go and pop and get Grayson now. Tapers and Aaron, or Critical Outlaw, to actually go out and actually fend for themselves now in the dungeon. They're going to be kind of fighting here and there, which is always a good thing. I like it when my team members do actually like do their own thing. You know, they don't rely on me, which is always a good thing. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can go straight to the Uproar Forest. Remember, this is where we actually did a little side mission. Oh, guess what? We can't do this then. Okay. So I've removed Grayson from our team again. I know Grayson's only level 20 and Critical's 21, but I think Critical's ability, well, his attack power, his agility and move is just so good. That's why I'm actually kind of keep it on me at all times. This dungeon doesn't seem that bad. It's just a bit more chill, isn't it? Like, I don't really have to think about what I'm doing. I'm going to keep my eyes open for spiked chestnuts because that's what we really need. Again, I'm going to let my teammates do whatever they want. I'm kind of like a good leader like that. My team can do whatever they want as long as they stay alive. I am extremely happy. So this dungeon is probably one of the more easy dungeons in the game. And I can understand why that is. I feel like they've done it just so, like, you get a bit of a break from, like, really difficult dungeons, by the way. Agility does double our movement, so now we can do 2 movements per attack, which is fantastic, which is always good for us. And, of course, the more agility he does, the more attacks we can do. So, 1... Okay, oh my god, he's going... Oh my god, he's literally going for this, isn't he? Okay, fine by me. Oh my god, why are you going for so many moves? Okay, like, I'm not gonna lie, but that is gonna be a great thing to have during boss fights. Like, the fact that Critical can actually do that, especially earlier in a boss fight, that's gonna be so great, just to allow us to actually have a bit more movement speed, a bit more movement. And I just feel like that move's probably gonna be the best one, especially with Attract as well. Like, if Critical sets up an agility and then just goes for a quick Attract, we pretty much got the boss fight sorted, you know, like, we've got no problems, you know, and I'm really happy about that, to be honest. Like, I feel like this game isn't difficult, but there's a lot of, like, difficult elements to it, especially some of the boss fights are very difficult. Okay, Bide is not ideal. Okay, Bide is not good. Okay, I'm gonna go for a quick, war gun here. I don't really want to deal with the Bide, because the Bide would definitely insta-kill us, and rather than have to deal with that, go on, Tapers, I'll let you handle him. I believe in you, mate. So, if Tapers goes for Dig here, this is really just hypothetical. If Tapers went for Dig, would Dig attack straight away or would it not? I know it sounds a bit like stupid and stuff, but I'm really curious. Like, would and by the way, I need to turn Critical's thing off because he's going to run out of PP here, and it's not really ideal. I can understand why he's doing it. Don't get me wrong, but oh, I pressed the wrong button there. My fault. Okay, Critical. Let's go to move. So it looks like it is going to activate either way. Let's just switch it off. It's just because I feel like it's going to annoy me more than anything. I should actually deposit my money in the bank as well. Not ideal. Okay, there we go. I feel like it's going to annoy me, except when we're in bosses. I think I'm going to try to hold off to the best of my ability there. Just kind of like, I'm going to handle that, and I'm going to let everyone else do their own thing. Attract and that is going to be controlled by me, just because I feel like it's going to be the most beneficial for my team. Come on, Critical. Yeah, there you go. You end him. I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon in this area do have a bit more HP than what they would in like Mount Steel or something, which isn't a bad thing. Oh, for God's sake, I want to get to the next floor here. I feel like we're wasting way too much time. And I know we're looking around for spike chestnuts, but I feel like what I should do is I shouldn't just explore the full dungeon. I should get to the exit, then go down to the next floor. I feel like that's going to be a better way to actually handle this area, at least. Okay, get wrecked. get wrecked, son. So yeah, I'm going to try to look for the exit, and then if I find anything on the way, I'll pick it up. 6 Poké-Dollars. 6! You're having a giraffe, aren't you? Okay, there's actually a green thing here, which we're going to definitely give to good old Critical here. I keep saying I want to get stuff here. Imagine if we're in this dungeon and we don't find anything. Cause that's gonna suck if that's the case, isn't it? Come on, guys, end him. Yeah, there you go. Good job, team. Good job, team. So I'm actually wanting to give this green gummy to good old Critical here. I want him to eat it. Okay, are you gonna eat it? No. Okay. It was worth a try. I'll give him later on. Cause I'm wondering, does green gummies work on him? I know it's a bug type, but it might actually have some kind of impact on him. Oh, by the way, we definitely want this apple because apples are fantastic. You know, you can never have too many apples in this game. Apples are like alcohol to a college kid. You know, like it's all about actually getting as much alcohol in your system as possible. That's one thing I learned about actually being at college. By the way, just get as much alcohol in your system and make sure you're absolutely hammered before you go out, because then you save a bit of money. That's a joke, by the way. If you don't know, I don't drink, so it's kind of, yeah, I don't really drink that often, but you know, like a lot of students do, and they absolutely get smashed every night, and good on them. If that's what they want to do, they can do whatever they want. I'm one of those, like, I'm very chill with that regard. If anyone wants to do anything stupid or whatever, go right ahead, as long as it's not impacting me. Yeah, put another apple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving how many apples are actually in this area. It is gonna add up to actually giving us some kind of reward. Okay, a C dot as well. Boom. Go on, Tapers. You show him how it's done. Dig, by the way, fantastic move. I feel like my team right now is pretty solid. I know I'm going to let my guys handle that because I'm not really going to deal with it. I like the fact that like, my team are actually self-sustained now. I don't have to really worry about them. I mentioned this earlier on. It's nice to have the ability where I don't have to really worry about my party members, except when we go on like an escort mission, because that's totally different. Escort missions, you have to think totally different. But other than that, I feel like my team is very, very cohesive. You know, they do the job pretty well, and I'm one of those. I'm all about creating a strong team bond. And yeah, by the way, we still haven't found any spiked chestnuts, which suck. I need some of them. Oh my god, it's hailing. Okay, hail is something new. We actually haven't seen hail yet, I don't think, but as you can see, it does do damage to us over time, which is, I hate damage over time because it slows the gameplay down. It really does. Like, since we're gonna get bad every so often, it's just gonna like stop me from moving in the dungeon. I don't like that. I really don't like how slow it is. But you know, what can you really do? What can you really do? So, I've got you guys a question here. So, this is just a theory. I'm not saying anything bad about this game. But it makes you wonder. Do you think this game was made without Pokemon in mind? And then maybe Game Freak or Nintendo bought the rights to it. And then they was like, oh, we're going to put Pokemon in it. Because the more I think about it, the more I wonder, is that the case? Because, don't get me wrong, this game is fab. Like, I really do. By the way, I'm going to say, why isn't the Apom getting hit here? This game is fab. But the more I think about it, the more I really wonder, what if Nintendo just pulled a Mario 2, you know, Mario Bros 2, where they just bought the rights to the game and then they just changed it with assets from like their franchises. By the way, Daco just grew to level 25, which is always a good thing. There we go. We actually got level, I think it was last episode or the episode before. That's still pretty good. Level 25 at this point in the game, I think, is pretty good. So I do feel like we're getting to the point where we're going to be progressing the game pretty fast soon. I'm just going to explore this dungeon, this floor a bit more, because why not? Okay, we are getting a bit dizzy from hunger, which is not ideal. I probably will have a quick snack in a minute or two. Okay, I just had a flashback to when okay, ooh, light screen. Ooh, what the hell? How many? C-Dot, why are you? Where is this C-Dot at? Like, are you guys seeing this? I want to find this C-Dot as soon as. Like, all these items is landing on. It's great. Okay, let's go and eat up our first apple of the episode. Boom. There we go. Let's continue on. I'm not gonna lie, I like the idea of actually food, by the way. I think I mentioned this before. Food in this game, I was gonna say spoon then. Food in this game is such a unique element, and the fact that we have to kind of be a bit... Oh my god. Oh, we actually introduced something else here. Monster House. So, this is a room where it is full of enemies, and we're gonna get a crap ton of experience here. So, I like this idea. Like, I like the idea of monster houses, and I do remember these pretty well. So what's going to happen is, it's going to be a very difficult floor, but since we've got Dig is going to rinse these guys. Like, since they can't attack every single turn, we're going to be able to get rid of a lot of them straight off. As you can see, this is based on Nuzleaf and stuff. So there's a chance that I'll actually get one of these in every single dungeon. Oh, Earthquake. Bloody hell, Earthquake. Oh, he's obviously going to attack himself. Oh, I don't know why I just did that, because I won't be able to do anything. Nah, it's fine. Since we're at the point in the game where this is actually becoming more apparent, we will get to see them a bit more here and there. And normally they do have a lot of rewards in a room. I totally forgot these was a thing until I actually just got it. But yeah, I do remember these pretty well. As you can see, there's like loads of TMs in here. And I'm definitely going to steal these TMs for my own personal gain, because you never know when you're going to need a TM. As you can see, by the way, T-Puzz is making plays here. And normally these are pretty slow pace. As you can see, like we have a bit of trouble here. But if you're at least semi-good at the game, you should be able to easily get them complete like that. Of course, these will get a bit more difficult with the more and more levels. By the way, Ice Beam, fantastic against Dragon-type Pokemon. I'm definitely going to keep that for like if we ever have to fight like a Dragonite or something. But overall, a pretty cool area. I really enjoy that. It was nice to actually get introduced to a monster house. Okay, we've reached our destination floor. What I'm probably going to do in this dungeon as well, I'm going to probably keep going. I'm probably not just going to end it when we actually get to the top. Just because I want to make sure that we actually get as many spiked chestnuts as possible. We are still missing a lot of them, which sucks. But, you know, I don't know how many we need to actually fully upgrade our area, but I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope this is the case. Ooh. How is he stuck here, by the way? A Slacking. Like, how the hell is a Slacking stuck here? I have no idea. But there you go. Slacking, I'll come and see you at the Pelpa Post Office later on. And you've escaped the dungeon. Nope. Would you like to continue eventually? Yes. I'm amazed how he got lost here, because I'm not going to lie, right? Slacking is one of the most powerful Pokemon in Pokemon, right? He is fantastic. He has got such high attack power. It's unmatched. It really is, like, it is unmatched by some of the highest level Pokemon. I'm pretty sure a Slacking can easily take down a Dragonite if it's the right situation, you know, like, since Slacking's got this ability called, what's it called? Slack Off. It means that he attacks and he has a break. He attacks and he has a break. If you can get rid of that ability, or even if you got something such as, by the way, I'm not liking the fact that I'm getting dizzy from hunger and how slow it is, because my team members are actually fighting monkeys here. Oh, come on, guys, come on. Oh, take it, just die already, guys, come on. Like, I'm amazed how slow it's taking me to actually get around this dungeon because people are attacking. So yeah, Slacking probably is one of the more powerful Pokemon in the game, and that's why it's been nerfed so much with the ability Slack Off. And that was literally the first time I actually got introduced to, oh, T was actually making plays still. That's when I got first introduced to actual abilities. Oh, it's empty again already. And just the fact that like that ability can seriously negative impact like your combat style. It is massive if you get like a really. Ooh, C-Dot is fine. I'll let good old Critical handle that because I'm not really that bothered. Yeah, so I feel like Slack Off's one of those Pokemon which I'm amazed that he's actually stuck here because. Yeah, ooh. Ooh, whoa, okay. We need to get in here. He's run out of PP, which is not good. Okay, I'm running up. Oh, okay. Let's go to team here. Critical, let's go look at moves. Yeah, as you can see, it's our quick attack. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change his IQ to actually hang around with us now. Well, it's tactics. Just because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk him being on his own, because if he is, he could seriously do some serious damage to himself, and he could lose us our adventure here. Because if we do die now, we do lose everything we've got so far, which is not ideal. Of course, he probably won't die. Oh, and of course, Tables are trying to use Dig now. Is he out of moves as well? For God's sake, just stop doing that. Okay, let's just continue on. There we go. I don't want my team to die. I really don't. Because, like I said, if we die now, we will be booed out of this dungeon and we will get no spoils, which I like that kind of idea, but like the fact that we'll lose all of our progress. For example, if we get a really cool upgrade, like I don't know, like Ice Beam or something, like which we have got, and we lose that, that's gonna be heartbreaking for us. By the way, I am thinking about actually teaching my Pokemon, mainly Daco, Ice Beam, because why wouldn't I? Ice Beam is such a great move to have. You know, ooh, Spiked Chestnut, we've found one. So I presume Spiked Chestnuts spawn at the latter part of a dungeon. Then, like it normally spawns at the later parts, which is fine, you know, fine by me. We've got a chestnut at least, so I'm happy to have that. We can actually trade that for a bit of work done on our house. in probably tomorrow's episode, or the next episode even, not tomorrow's episode. I am kind of exploring a little bit just because I want to make sure that we don't miss any spiked chestnuts, because I don't know when we're going to be back in this area, which is fine, you know. Probably going to be a dead end down here, yeah. You can only tell, but I still wanted to check, just make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the last floor as well, which sucks that we only got one chestnut. I hope it doesn't make it so we can only get one chestnut per floor, because it's going to suck, per dungeon. But anyway, we got one, and we did actually complete another quest, which is always a good thing. It's a possible time to go back. And we actually did get quite a bit of experience, you know. And we even encountered a monster house, which is fantastic. We've got so many TMs from that. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward, as promised, TM Thief. And of course, we sent storage, and we've got some pink gummies, and we've got 60 rescue points, which is fantastic. I'm really happy with that. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it 9 and get some rest. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And of course, all the Pi members actually returns back to their natural habitats. And with that, we're going to wake up. Ooh, I've just woken up. Yep, okay. And I think it's about time we should end off the episode here. So if you enjoyed this video, please give a like. I'll be greatly appreciated. Next time, we're going to go and give our good old right-hand man, the monkeys, some chestnuts and see if they're going to do anything for us. Maybe they can kind of get some work on our house, hopefully. But I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.